Hi, VSG and WLS YouTubers. This is Gary, VSG Gary, and this is my week 8 vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. And I'm doing it from a little different venue. It's someplace I spend most of my life these days, so here I am at work in my office. I'm going to put some notes someplace here. Here they are. Anyway, I did have vertical sleeve gastrectomy on Monday, August 25th, 2014, 8 weeks ago today at Grandview Hospital in Dayton, Ohio. My surgeon was Dr. David Bruce. And firstly, let me say, if I seemed disappointed or out of sorts last Monday, it was because I was just really, really tired. We had a long weekend celebrating our grandson's birthday, and then I came home and I was doing some really big time things around the house, which is like an NSV to me because I had to hacksaw off a toilet seat, and usually I would have just been sweating and all this, but here I was down on my knees and hacksawing away, and my wife came up. We were off on Columbus Day, and she comes up and she says, "Look at you! You couldn't do that before." I'm going, "Yeah, pretty cool." So anyway, um, so I was just tired. Sometimes I get that way. So anyway, last Tuesday, I called my surgeon because I wasn't happy with some things that were going on. Mainly, I wasn't happy with my weight loss, and so I went to the source and told him I was retaining a lot of water. So they referred me back to my family physician. So I talked to her. Ran past the office so they could draw some blood. She called in a pill last week for me. Um, it seems like my potassium levels were really, really low. So we all got together with my nutritionist, and I was back at my family doctor's office this morning, and they don't want to give me a potassium pill. They would rather see me um, eat the potassium, foods that are high in potassium, which is great. It's all foods I like. Spinach, sweet potatoes, prunes. It may not be such a bad idea these days. Bananas, stuff like that. So, but they want to keep me on the water pill because I was really retaining a lot of fluids in my lower legs, so much so that my feet were numb. So um, I don't consider that a complication from surgery because it's something that I've always had when I weighed a lot more. I just think it's something they didn't look at, doctors didn't look at that closely, so there I am. So, and I also tried last week to eat a lot more than I have been. Um, I was averaging about 450 calories, which just didn't. So I tried to increase it, and after talking on the phone to the nutritionist, um, they wanted a lot more protein. So I really tried. So yesterday I actually got in 75 grams of protein and almost 750 calories. So, and I was building up to that. Although I felt really good, but I was concerned about, boy, if I'm not losing weight and they're making me eat more calories, what's going to happen? Well, so here, let's go to the numbers. Um, so my high weight, um, and let me precede that by just saying something. It was this week last year that I was in Spain and had a really bad health. I had an asthma attack, and the asthma attack went into a panic attack, and I was just a mess, and my hip was killing me, and I couldn't walk anywhere, and I decided, okay, boy, you got to do something about that. So this week last year was actually the week I made the decision that I was going to have weight loss surgery. So all the time it takes to get all that figured out. So anyway, my high weight when I got back, I was in Spain, and then I was in London for a couple weeks, and by the time I got back, it was the 1st of November. So on the 1st of November last year, I weighed 394 pounds. That I weighed 337 on the date of my surgery, and today I got on the scale and couldn't believe that I weighed 297 pounds. That's 10.2 pounds loss since last Monday, which that seemed like a lot. Um, so, granted, some of that's probably water, but like the doctor said this morning, you got to have the basic structure to lose the water. So and there's still a lot of water left in there. So while I'm still drinking a lot of water, my kidneys, because of the low potassium, just wasn't processing the water back out. So I was legitimately, while I was losing weight, the water I was drinking didn't go anywhere. So cool. It's um, yeah, happy with that. More, I think, what it should be. I don't expect to lose that every week, but I don't expect to stall every week, and that really concerned me. So that's it. So um, seems some people, and I think you know who I'm talking about, made some big announcements last week, and so I was having lunch with my wife Friday and just told her I was going to make a big announcement. And she goes, "Oh," and I said, "Yeah, I was thinking what my goal weight should be." And I was talking to VSG Zach last night, and I'm still kind of afraid to do this, but I'd like to weigh 170 pounds. That gets me off of all the charts that say you're fat, you're overweight. I just don't like having labels. And while I mean, yeah, so I'm going to shoot for that. She wasn't really happy. I said, "Are you afraid of being the fat wife?" And she says, "I've always been the fat wife, but you've always been fatter." So um, I said, "Well, as soon as we get her through some medical things, she can start walking and exercising with me and things like that." And she's lost already a little bit of weight. So I think it's, see, my glasses are loose again. So I think that'll be okay. But, you know, relationships are really important. And I don't know a lot of people that have gone through bariatric surgery break up with partners and spouses even when they've been married a long, long time. That's not going to happen with us. I won't allow that to happen. Um, and yeah, I'd probably be really um, concerned if she had had the surgery and um, she had lost a lot of weight, then I'd be the really fat husband. So, we love each other and and I think that solves a lot of your problems. And so I will be sympathetic towards that. And, but nobody has supported me any more than my wife through all of this. So um, it was good that that came out in the open, and we'll deal with that. So I'll just have to lose the weight, period. But we'll see. It's cool. So anyway, I have a big weekend coming up Saturday. Gonna meet VSG Zach and Austin Osino. Did I screw that up? And also VSG Pepper here in South Dayton. And it'll be the first time I've actually met anybody on any of these sites. So I'm really looking forward to that. We have an afternoon plan. It's going to be a little later because in a previous life, um, I sang a lot. Sang in a chorus for our Dayton Philharmonic Orchestra, which is a pretty good orchestra, and we sing in a fantastic concert hall in downtown Dayton. So we're getting ready for the Christmas Pops concert that people actually have to pay $100 to come see. And so start those rehearsals this Saturday. Yeah, I'm singing again. Thank God I have the ear to sing because I couldn't do it last year or the year before. I couldn't even sing in church choir, and it's one of the loves of my life, music. So, hey, that's a great NSV for me. And another NSV is a woman that I don't see very much that works in this building, pulled me aside downstairs and said, "Oh my God, Gary, you're half the guy you used to be." And I know maybe a third, but yeah, thanks. So people have been doing that to me all day. So pretty cool. I like this life. Not that people compliment you, but that I just feel so damn good. So anyway, looking forward to this weekend, seeing everybody. It'll be really, really cool. So anyway, that's it. Try to keep the, oh, it just went over 10 minutes. Sorry. So some of you won't see this, but like me if you like this, and tell all your friends and neighbors. But anyway, good luck to everybody having surgery this week. God bless you all, and keep traveling.